Welcome to the channel. My name is Matthias. Today we're going to talk about Wolverine's first ongoing series, and we're going to cover the first story arc that was written by Chris Claremont. So we're going to do issues 1 through 3. We have fantastic art by John Buscema. So without further ado, let's get into this. In the first issue, we have Wolverine going up against a group of pirates slash hijackers. They have hijacked this plane. They have a bunch of hostages. Wolverine's trying to rescue an old associate of his who's tied to the clan Yoshida, the same clan that his wife Mariko belongs to. Once he finds his friend, he gets wind that this plane was actually hijacked because the pirates were looking for the Muramasa blade. Some weird death cult is trying to get their hands on the blade, so it seems that the Muramasa blade was hidden in the States, and the Yoshida clan decides to bring it back to Japan through Madripoor. Now, he informs Logan that he was just a distraction, that 2 other people were commissioned to bring the blade. He's not sure which of the 2 has the blade on herself, because we're going to discover that the first person is called Linda McCabe, and the other person that possibly has the blade is Jessica Drew, Spider-Woman. So Wolverine's able to hunt down Lindy McCabe and save her from the clutches of this death cult, but she doesn't have the sword, so now they have to find Jessica Drew. It's really interesting to see how Chris Claremont is not really willing to let characters go. Spider-Woman series got cancelled, so he brings her over to the Wolverine series, and she's going to be a mainstay to this run for a while, in a very similar fashion as he did with Carol Danvers, who ended up being part of the Starjammers in the X-Men series. So after scouring the underworld of Madripoor, Wolverine and Lindsay are able to track down Jessica Drew to this bar, and when they try to contact her, things go south. First, Silver Samurai bursts into the scene and tells Wolverine he's way in over his head. Obviously, we're going to have the obligatory battle between both characters. And then we discover that the Muramasa blade has possessed Jessica Drew, and she tries to kill both Silver Samurai and Wolverine. So this leads to Wolverine teaming up with Harada. So now we have Wolverine trying to save Jessica Drew from being possessed by this sword, but by accident he grabs the sword himself and he becomes possessed and becomes the new host to this demon. So we have like a Ogun 2 situation here. So now we have the spirit of Muramasa in Wolverine. He's under control. He kidnaps Jessica Drew, takes her back to this death cult that was trying to get their hands on the sword in the first place. So now we have this pretty interesting situation where we have Silver Samurai teaming up with Lindsay, trying to rescue Logan and Jessica Drew. And the cool thing is that both of these characters have history together because they knew each other from the Spider-Woman series. And Lindsay really doesn't like Silver Samurai, but they put their differences aside and they set out to rescue their friends. They arrive just in the nick of time because Logan, under the control of Muramasa, is going to do a ritual sacrifice and kill Jessica Drew. She's naked in front of all these cult members. It's a pretty sketchy situation. We get this pretty cool showdown between Silver Samurai and Muramasa Wolverine, where Samurai is able to snap Wolverine out of the possession. Wolverine's able to break free. So it's super interesting to see that Silver Samurai is the one that saves the day in the first story arc in Wolverine's ongoing series. So what happens is Silver Samurai is going to take responsibility for the blade and hide it. Jessica Drew and Lindsay McCabe are going to set up shop in Madripoor 2. They're going to become detectives there. And as I established in a previous video, Wolverine is going to stay in Madripoor because he wants to keep a close eye on Tiger and its very dark underworld in general. So I hope you guys like this video. See you guys next time.